Why can't they do that with vaccines? Drugs that are for very small populations, meaning not a lot of market, not a lot of sales, that cause incredible side effects, can survive on the market profitably. Think about that for a second. Why? Okay, here's why. It's a little bit of legal stuff, but it's not that hard. It's not that bad, okay? The primary claim you would typically bring against a product is the claim that it could have been made safer. It's called a design defect claim. It's a claim where I say, hey, had you put in a 2-cent stopper on that gas tank, it wouldn't have exploded. If you'd have put in a 1 penny plastic shield on that saw, I'd have had my finger, okay? Design defect claim. The claim you could have made a product safer. It is the primary claim you would bring for a product, okay? Injury claim. So how do you protect against it? You make the product as technologically safe as possible, right? So if you have a drug that causes incredible side effects that we just talked about, make the drug as safe as possible. Make sure that there are no contaminants. Make sure that you use the best possible ingredients. Make sure the combination, right? The safest adjuvant. Go down the road. That's number one. Number two, the second way you hold them accountable is you bring a claim called a failure to warn claim. I failed to warn you about the harm that the drug could have caused, okay? And so what do you have to do there to protect yourself? The company has to disclose all the potential harms. If it has it right there in the package insert and you get it and it says, hey, it can cause this, you were told. You chose to still take the product. They made it as safe as technologically feasible. They disclosed the risks. And that is how companies typically limit their liability with medical products, with drug products, okay? Why can't they do that with vaccines? Why can't they just make them as safe as technologically feasible, can't sue them for design defect, and disclose all the actual risks in the package insert, okay? The logical conclusion is, and one other point to that, and then I'll respond to your steel man, okay?
Okay.
And it's this, all right? It's been 40 years for some of these vaccines. Hep B vaccine, for example, licensed in 86 and 89, the two standalones. It's been 40 years. You're telling me they still don't know it's safe enough to lift that immunity? You're giving it to millions of kids a year. You're making billions of dollars on the sales of this product, and you still don't know it's safe enough to lift that immunity? Please.
Okay, if I was a silly person,
okay,
I would probably say these vaccines are more important than any medication that's ever existed because they are the reason why we are here, because that's how we survived smallpox and polio and the measles and everything else. And without them, we would have perished